Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Allegra and the commercial that I watched. The trade name is Allegra, and the generic name of this drug is fexofenadine. Allegra is a second generation antihistamine, which means it's non-sedating. Sanofi is the company that makes Allegra, and it is a research and development company that focuses on healthcare. So Sanofi is currently working with the mRNA vaccines and also trying to help with challenges in cancer research and rare diseases. Some adverse drug reactions to Allegra. The main concern with this would be sleepiness and drowsiness, which could affect day-to-day activities, such as driving. If you're working with heavy machinery, all that could make it kind of dangerous. So you need to be concerned about that. It could also possibly cause nausea, diarrhea, upset stomach and cramping, muscle back pain and discomfort, or headaches. The second generation antihistamines do have less incidence of these adverse effects, but it still can have an effect. Drug interactions you want to watch out for. The use of CNS depressants could make these adverse reactions worse, and you also don't want to take any fruit juices or aluminum or magnesium antacids while you're taking Allegra. The route of an administration is orally, so you can take them in tablet form, gel capsules, oral suspension. And I know that in children's Allegra, they do have liquid or syrup options. It is an over-the-counter medication, so you don't need a prescription. And since it's administered orally, it does go to the liver first before anything else. Mechanisms of action. So antihistamines block histamine at the H1 receptor site. Histamines, if you are not aware, they are a major contributor to symptoms of allergies. And then first generation antihistamines cross the blood-brain barrier, but Allegra is second generation, and so it does not. Some therapeutic considerations you need to be aware of, and the dosaging for Allegra. They work best as a preventative. So basically you take them before your symptoms come on, and then it depends on the milligrams that you're taking. I chose to focus on 60 milligrams. So for dosing, an adult should take 2 60 milligram tablets every 12 hours and take it with water. Usually Allegra starts working within an hour, and children under 12 should not use this specific product. There is children's Allegra for ages 11 and under. So some safety precautions you need to be aware of. If you have kidney disease or over the age of 65, or you're pregnant or breastfeeding, you need to consult with a doctor prior to taking Allegra, and then do not exceed the recommended dose. After taking Allegra, you definitely should monitor your symptoms. And if you have any flu-like symptoms or allergic reactions, such as like fever, chills, body aches, then you definitely need to consult with your doctor and stop taking Allegra. The onset of action. So Allegra starts within 1 hour of taking it. And after taking 2 milligram tablets of Allegra every 12 hours for 1 day, the half-life is about 14.4 hours. Allegra requires maintenance dosing, so you will not be taking a loading dose first. You take a set amount of that drug every 12 hours. And then the commercial analysis, the commercial was very, very short. It did not give a lot of information. Pretty much it mentioned it was non-drowsy and then it relieves allergy symptoms, and then it compared to a couple other brands. So if you wanted to know more about Allegra and all of that, you definitely would need to do more research on your own. So I would say it doesn't really give a lot of information to the consumer. And these are the references I used. I know in our book, it talks about second generation antihistamines and relief for cold and allergies, or drugs that you can take for cold and allergies. So if you want to read more, you can read our book or visit any of these sites.